Pennsylvania. Open my comedy here in Erie, Pennsylvania. Give it up to Voodoo for just playing us thusly, and give it up to Kyle for once again believing in your boy. Comedy Ezra, give it up everybody. Thanks for coming out everyone. My name is PJ Cote. This is my cohort and sidekick Bella Ace. She is a 3/4 Maltese, 1/4 poodle. And she is my ride or die and my interspecies life partner. Give it up for Bella Ace. Now, my name is PJ Cote. I'm not sure if you ever met me before. If you've been here, this is about the 8th or 9th. How many? We've had plenty of these open mics so far, but we appreciate you coming out and spreading the word. The open mic is called Comedy as You Are. That means whoever you are, young, old, or in between, if you want to come out and try your best, please let us know you'd like to try some comedy, and we are here for you. You can come up and tell a joke, tell a story, tell a lie, tell a fib. Completely fabricate a story off the top of your head like a jazz musician who improvises. Nice pizza.
Who's that dog?
This is my best friend here. This is Bella. Say hi, Bella. Pizza. She just wants your love. No pizza for you. Alright, so we've already got another fan here tonight. Thank you. Give it up for Bella Ace. Now, like I said, my name is PJ Cote. I originally come from a place called Tampa Bay. You ever been to Tampa Bay? Any Florida people in the house? I've been seeing a lot of Florida places lately. Is anybody from Florida? Alright, no Floridians apparently, but from where I come from, we talk a little bit different. We have kind of a southern accent. I come from a town. I'll spell it for you. The name of the town is called Sefner. Now that is as redneck a town as its name belies. But I will spell it for you thusly. It is spelled S-E-F-F-N-E-R. And it's pronounced Sefner. Now, you can pronounce it another way if you'd like to, but if you were to walk into downtown Sefner, and tell everybody, hey, my name is so-and-so, and I'm here in Sefner. I visited beautiful Sefner. They will run you out of town on a rail. They will find a railroad tie, pick it up from the ground, put you on the railroad tie, and then run you out of town. You have to say Sefner. You have to whistle the sound of Sefner is to whistle out through your front teeth, okay? Sefner is a special place, and I worked at a place when I was 16 called the Sefner Subway. Now, I'm sure you're familiar with the Subway restaurant franchise, and I was the only person, this is the only Subway in all of Florida at the time that had a drive-thru. So in this Sefner Subway, I would be in the middle of making some of these BMT, which stands for biggest, meatiest, tastiest, and I'm making their BMT, and all of a sudden in the drive-thru, it's a beep, 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 beep. And I got to saunter over to the drive-thru and press the pedal with my foot, and now this guy's on the horn. He's like, I want a 6-inch cold cut combo. Okay, I want extra mayonnaise, but I don't want no jalapenos. I don't want none of your jalapenos. I don't want no salad on my sandwich. I'm like, I'm sorry, sir, did you just order a salad or not order a salad? He says, I just want no salad on my sandwich. So what I don't know is in Central Florida, human beings pronounce the word lettuce as salad. I understood that a salad was a separate concept from a sandwich, but I could be wrong. But at the end of the order, you have the mayonnaise and the mustard, and at the end you have the dressings like the vinegar and the oil. But you and I pronounce it like vinegar and oil. And they're like, I want the vinegar, but I don't want no oil. I'm sorry, did you say what? Did somebody just punch you in the gut in the drive-thru, sir? Did you just say oil? Did you mean oil? Because that has 2 syllables, sir. You don't want no oil. Please drive through, I'm going to have to translate you. The southern accents are kind of hard to decipher, you know. But I drive a Japanese car. I drive an Acura. Does anybody drive an import? Anybody in the house drive an import car? I have a Japanese car. It's an Acura. And anytime I see somebody who has like an Isuzu or like a Subaru, like I like to pronounce it, the word, I just make fun with my life, right? Somebody owns a Subaru, I'll say it like a samurai. Like samurai, like, if you're saying this word Subaru as a samurai, you're saying it like, there's a sword, I'm ready, you're not ready to strike, you're like, oh, Subaru, Subaru, right? So Subaru is like what the samurai says is he's setting up. But then if you drive a Hyundai, that's when the samurai really strikes. He's like, Hyundai! Every time I see a Hyundai, as the Koreans like to pronounce it, I like to say it like a samurai, because that's how I have fun with my life. My name is PJ Cote, and I have fun with my life. I have ideas. You guys need to know my ideas because these ideas might make you some money. I have some ideas. They say, PJ Cote, you're a man of ideas. I know you have ideas. So this is a big idea I have, and obviously it's a good one, but it's not that good or else I'd keep it. But the best idea I've had come up with recently is start a band with 2 sets of drummers and call yourself the Repercussions. Let that one sink in. How about this? Basketball, but in the first half you play regular basketball, and in the second half you have to throw the ball back up through the hoop, and if the first team to undo all their points is the victor. I call that game Upsy Daisies. So that's a new sport I'm going to be capitalizing on here soon. Now, tonight I'm having a cider, so give it up to Voodoo and their fine selection of brews, ciders, and other alcoholic beverages of Cote. My favorite is the Lacto Cooler. If you ever tried the Lacto Cooler, I highly recommend it. It's a delicious beverage. And tonight I'm having a cider. And normally, when I wake up in the morning, I drink one of those energy drinks. Any of you guys drink energy drinks? Do you have like a Red Bull or a Monster or some other kind of poison that you like to put inside your body to give yourself an unnatural buzz so that we can all get hypertension together? But I drink this one energy drink. It's called Venom. You guys ever drink a Venom energy drink? I love the Venom because not only is it 99 cents, but at least the Venom is honest about its intentions. It's like, I'm here to slowly poison you. My name is Venom. It says so right on the canister. You're going to yell at your in-laws unnecessarily today. Thanks to Venom. These energy drinks are natural, man. I have enough energy as it is. People are like, what kind of coffee do you want? I'm like, what flavor of coffee? I'm like, coffee? Coffee's a flavor, right? Coffee's not a flavor. The one thing I don't understand about Erie is you guys have sponge candy. You guys ever had sponge? Raise your hand if you ever had sponge candy. You guys ever had sponge candy? I never got one. Sponge candy, that's an Erie thing, right? That's like an Erie tradition. Like, I'm not sure what it is because it's like it melts in your mouth immediately. I think it's ghosts. I think sponge candy is little baby ghosts that they've captured from the haunted libraries in the old Victorians. And they've taken these little ghosts out of the ecto-containment units and they've covered them in chocolate. These are chocolate-covered ghosts. That's what sponge candy is. As soon as you bite into it, it like floats like a bat flying out of the belfry. It just disappears into the ether before you even have a chance to eat it. It's like, there's an old saying about Erie. Somebody said that there's no there about Erie. There's no there. And I'm like, well, then sponge candy must be the perfect snack for Erie because there's no there. As soon as you bite into it, it's like chocolate pop rocks. I have no idea. If somebody can explain sponge candy, And how come there's so many skunks here in Pennsylvania? Why do you? Skunks are really an issue in Erie, Pennsylvania, from what I've understood. Like, I don't know why you guys don't capitalize on that. You guys should make the skunk your main mascot for your high school football team. You'd save so much money on printing costs. You just have this skunk, and he's just kind of got the stink lines up behind there. You know, you could probably have like a mascot skunk you could bring to high school games in a cage, like Michigan does with its Wolverine. And then, you know, you take the skunk in its cage and you wave it at your competition, and you kind of shake the cage and terrify the skunk to where maybe they're going to spray your opponent. And then if you spray your opponent with the skunk that you brought as a mascot, I think you have a clear advantage. That other team will have to go launder their uniforms. Hell, they may even have to forfeit the game because you skunked them up. So, if you're an Erie person of note, or you're a respectable Erieite of note, you know, let's get a petition going to make the skunk the main mascot of Erie's high school environment, because I think that would be the best thing you could do to capitalize on the beauty of your Erie environment. So, where I work sometimes, you ever somebody at work and somebody like hears your name wrong? Because my name, you know, when I answer the phone, I say I'm Paul. I mean, I'm really PJ Cote, famous comedian of Erie, Pennsylvania, but at work I'm Paul. So when I answer the phone, I say, you know, Paul speaking. And they're like, Tom? I'm like, okay. They're like, Carl? I'm like, I'll go with Carl. A lot of times I'm Bob instead of Paul. So I'm either Tom, Carl, or Bob instead of Paul. So I tell all the people, I tell my bosses, look, if somebody fucks up, my name is Carl or Bob or Tom, it wasn't me. Somebody did my job, and their name is Tom, Carl, or Bob. I can't take responsibility. However, if you get a compliment about a Carl, a Bob, or a Tom, I will take all the credit thusly. I'm sure they mistook it in my favor. So you can call me Paul, PJ, Tom, Carl, or Bob. Just don't call me waiting for a meal. Speaking of meals, you guys ever eat beets? What are beets? Beets are like stinky blood radishes. If you like that sumptuous dirt clod flavor in your salad, please, by all means, employ beets. I don't think beets are meant for human consumption. It's like they'll stain your entire world. Who wants beets? But here's the one cool thing I like about Erie, Pennsylvania, is like, it's a very deeply religious city. You guys have a very deep Catholic influence in your city, and I appreciate that. And it's like, you have a church bell. This church bell literally chimes on the hour, and like plays random songs during the day. Like growing up in Florida, we didn't have like a church bell that was chiming every hour to remind us to go to church. We didn't have like a guilt bell that was like gonging every hour. And it's like, it's almost singing a song, right? It goes, da 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 da. And in my brain it goes, it sounds like, take your ass to church, or you'll go to hell. It's like right there. Every hour telling you what to do. It's like, you don't need a watch if you live in Erie, Pennsylvania, because you need good ears. You're like, wait, hold on. I gotta wait for the gongs. Oh, wait. 6 gongs. Okay, 7. Okay, 7 o'clock. I heard 7 gongs. My favorite is when the gongs come on. I go live on my social media. Just going like, gong, 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 dee-doo-dee-dee. For whom the bell tolls. You got the heavy metal fans in the crowd. Anyone do that Metallica reference? Put your hand up if you got my Metallica reference, everybody. Somebody got it, pretty good. Alright, and because I do such good impressions, I'm going to leave you guys before I bring the first act. My impression of Metallica having an orgasm. kids are here, but this is not exactly, yeah, it's not dirty. Right? You guys ready? Here's Metallica having our guys. Yeah, yeah! There it is, boys and girls. That's my Metallica impression. Give it up for me, DJ Cote, yeah! Comedy as you are. We do this every Saturday night. Coming up to the stage, we have a new comedian. He is incredible. He's funny. He's a comic as well as a disc golf virtuoso. As you know, that's one of my side niches at the Golden Age podcast, my podcast that's available on all platforms. And he just likes to make people laugh, but more importantly, he likes to make people think. Everybody in the crowd willing to give him some attention, please give it up for your boy, John Parker. Give it up for John Parker, everybody. John Parker, come to the stage. Comedy as you are. Thank you for caring.
Give it up for Paul, keeping this thing going. My name is Parker, and I play disc golf for because I'm single now. I used to have a wife, now I have a plaintiff. Dating these days, women want a man that's in shape, so I joined the East Side Fitness program, and we start a simple workout as sit-ups, push-ups, and you end the workout with stick-ups and hold-ups. Lots of cardio on them hold-ups, guys. You know, being single is, it's hard being single. And women these days, they want a man that can treat them to the finer things. But all I can afford is box wine. But I try to make it special. I say, this is cardboard dough. I just recently got a new smartwatch, and it only took me 20 minutes to learn how to watch porn on it. It took me all day to learn how to jerk off over it.
He laughed. I heard him.
You know, after Trump was, there was an attempted assassination, I noticed that you can never trust anybody with three names. If you go by three names, you got something going on in your life. You got like John Wilkes Booth, James Earl Ray, or even Lee Harvey Oswald. Don't forget about Jonathan Taylor Thomas. What are you up to, Jonathan? JTT. Any JTT fans here tonight? Woo! All right, that joke needs some home improvement. You know what I mean? It's hard being single, especially when I have a sexual fetish. I have a fever fetish. Paul, you ever heard of the fever fetish?
COVID.
You know, it's like throwing a stick of butter in the oven, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, I don't go to the bar anymore to pick up chicks. I hang out at CVS, near the cold medicine, and hey, you come here often? You got Medicaid or Medicare? Well, you know, a lot of things going on. One positive thing is women are always amazed by my dick. They all say the same thing every time. They go, wow, I can't believe I could fit the whole thing in my mouth and speak this clearly.
Enunciate.
I'm thinking about getting a tattoo on my dick of a bigger dick. Like I do children's parties. I'm available for children's parties, bat mitzvahs. things like, if it's free, I'll take 3. There's no need to steal. And then I had Dad visiting grown man. He said, John, when you take those fingers and stick them in her mouth, disgusted with herself, you should be disgusted too. So as an adult, at the same time I'm figuring her, I figure my own ass, and then I do the bait switch, those fingers. And then she thinks that's like I said, I'm single. My last date was a court date. It's rough out here, you know. Summertime, there's nobody catching colds, there's no, the flu bug ain't going around. I dated a woman with epilepsy one time. And whenever she wasn't in the mood, I'd just flick the lights on and off and she'd go crazy. Any epileptic people here tonight? All right, we can talk about it, guys. Okay, we can laugh now. All right, they're out here.
Do the cop joke. Motorcycle cop.
Oh yeah, imagine getting pulled over by a motorcycle cop and not wearing a seatbelt. Come on. What about the grass in the road? Grass in the road kills more biker gang members than biker gang members. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Anybody here from out of town? Paul, you said you're from Tampa Bay.
Yep.
Cities with 2 names, I don't mind it. Tampa Bay, Los Angeles, Erie. But it's always Erie, PA. It's never just Erie. It's hard being single, especially when you're a single parent. You got to potty train your child. There's times when I take them to a Seawolves game and they got buck night. You get all the accoutrements. You got the cotton candy, the snow, the sunhead, and I'm like, okay, so go ahead. And this guy, he's totally like he's at home, and he just. Oh, like, look, Dad, no way. And I can only imagine what it sounded like the guy who's stalling next to them. I'm like, no, don't do it like that. Use both hands. That was tighter. That's good job. I want to thank you. That's my time. My name is Parker. We're pretty proud. I get to the stage. You're doing a great job.